You guys remember this? I caught this for you guys. I told you I was drawn to take the picture through my window, and this is what I found. And then the next day I was drawn again to the window. You guys will see it way back in the, I made a whole video of it because the last thing that I saw will blow your mind. Yeah, my screen is doing all kinds of crazy stuff. It may be a little bit smaller, but I don't care because it's weird, okay? So anywho, you see the next day, this is what happened. I was drawn to do this, and it's like it looked like 3, but then if I look at it clearer, it'll look like 5 or 6 or 7, I don't know, of these, okay? So yeah, so the next day I was drawn to more of these, okay, which I choose to say are spirits. So a lot of spirits are really, they did something this particular time, man, I'm telling you. And a lot of you guys, look way back in my videos, you'll see the whole entire video. And this is before they started really harming my channel relentlessly, because, and then this is when somebody else came up with a name, and how they say the one from India, the one person. It's interesting that they have my same name, because people used to make that joke and say, oh, well, if you get scammed, it's that one guy in India or some crazy stuff they say sitting behind the desk. Well, I have 2 people with the same name, you know, that has channels as mine. And so a lot of my subscribers that I met out in the field, I hope they are never confused by this. However, I see that they have been harming my channel over the years, and now we're learning about all of this other stuff that's coming to light, which I was, you know, always telling you guys something of the sort, okay, which I'm trying to post right now, because I'm gonna let y'all see in every which way, you know, something brief though. But this is my channel, and this is how it was before anything. You see how it went from the 2s to the 1s, and then if I go back to my other information that I have, you'll see actually more. But nevertheless, it's neither here nor there, but this is what's happening now. Sign is in your energy. So fire sign and air signs, welcome you guys. Whew, you already know. Come right on in. Refreshments on the left, coffee on the right, water fountains and restrooms in the back. Put your feet up, because on this channel, all we do is stack. We don't lack, okay? We might pack, but no, I'm just kidding. So you guys, listen up. Listen up, my beautiful fire sign. Why is this? Yeah, fire sign and air sign. My goodness, what's going on, you guys? Somebody is hurting. They're hurting because some of you guys are not. Something about cooking, okay? Some of you guys are getting tired of cooking because somebody complaining all the daggone time. And it's not, they're not playing. You're not playing with them, right? A lot of you guys are like, listen, you know what? But they hungry. You guys, they're hungry, okay? Even though they complain your way. But they gonna end up hungry today, is what I see. So a lot of you guys need to recognize this person has a very, very, very low vibe. I'm talking to some of you guys who are recognizing the same-sex relationship. Not all, but a few of you guys are. Yeah, and the energy is, the vibration is low of this person. That's why they can't help but be a squeaky wheel, you know. And some of you guys need to swat that fly on the wall when it comes to your finances, because somebody's, got their eye on your finances, really, 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 really honed in on your finances. They're like a fly on the wall, right? It's going to hurt them more than it hurts you, though. But I'm just saying, I'm letting you guys know. Some of you guys know because they're always there every time something rolls in your account. Some of you guys may notice that, I don't know. And for a lot of you guys, it could be your daughter. Your daughter, or, I'm getting daughter for some of you guys. Yeah. And someone does have child abuse issues that they've been facing. They're very, aware of their issues. They have these childhood issues, but also for the rest of you guys, the person who's been a squeaky wheel and been watching your finances and has this low vibe, they, may have said something along the lines like you guys are abusive to your child or something of that nature, which is your daughter. For some of you guys, okay, they may have said this. It seems like a squeaky wheel and they have a low vibe, but it's neither here nor there. They're going to starve tonight anyway because you're not feeding them. And believe me, they are hurting from it. All right. I can't make it up. It's something like they want to buy you a new ring or something like that, or get a replacement ring, or buy you guys a ring, is what I see. They think that's going to patch it up. Yeah, because they try not to... They try not to wear you out the way they actually wear you out. This is weird. Yeah. But they don't know they wear you out from the door. Anyway, somebody has asthma, somebody has sugar, someone has insomnia, someone suffer from some, I'm hearing mild to moderate seizures. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm seeing that as well, but however, jealousy and envy is in this family's trait. So some of you guys have family members that's also, some of you guys know that. But the bottom line is, they're going to have to stop whatever they're doing because it's weird. It's like, whoever this is, they like to push and shove. So this is one of those things that I don't like, okay? So the bottom line is fire sign and air sign. I remember this, man. This is like, ouch, man. This is hurtful. Because for some reason, this is geared a lot to my air signs, too. Because a lot of you guys have been dealing with this for a lot of years. I've been reporting this. And I actually ran into you guys out there in the field. And the way you translate it is not a violent relationship. Pushing and shoving is pretty much violent. But you guys call it toxic. So I see this here. So the higher realms is letting you guys know that half measures avail you nothing. You can't be that. You can't be this or that. You got to be either that or this, okay? A lot of you guys have to stand for something or you fall for anything, okay? Even though this person is a part of your past, present, and future, then they sure are. They are a part of your past, present, and future here. Yeah. And the overall energy, what I was sharing with you guys is that it's weird. It's just to avoid this family pushing and shove type of envy and jealousy. When this person really, this person really got to get a grip on themselves. I really don't like that type of energy that I, feel. But I see what's going on because a lot of you guys were unable to, upon meeting this person when you did, how you got to go way back because it's like over 6 years. And for some of you guys, almost 10 years. And then others of you guys, 11 and 12 years. But it's like a lot of you guys didn't verify anything. Well, a lot of us don't. We be too head over silly. However, you guys just commenced to give to this person and give to this person and didn't know you were giving to someone who was, I want to say gluttony, greedy. You didn't realize you were giving to someone who was greedy. Some of you guys didn't realize you were dealing with someone who would open a marriage for money. You know what I mean? You know how I say, so I'm going to use the example, gay for pay. This has nothing to do with that, but I'm going to use that for example, gay for pay. Yeah. A lot of you guys are powerful manifestors anyway, but I see a lot of you guys are using your wisdom, so you're not, definitely not in anything of that nature, that low. But some of my air signs, I've been reporting about this toxic stuff for a while. And fire signs, yeah, you guys are punishing them. You're not even going to feed them if they're going to complain. So I already see that for you guys. But I also see you guys have, your money coming in steady. And you guys are definitely financially, doing well, even at this time where everything is, upside down, okay? But your person has this low vibe, and this low vibe is only coming from their previous abuse as a child, and I'm not, okay, so let me help you out. Fire signs, are you there? Air signs, are you right there? Okay, both of you guys, listen, if you're going to starve them, just know that you're triggering that energy from when they were a child, believe it or not. And I know it sounds painful, but it's so sincere. It's like we really have to know what we're doing here. You know what I mean? Yes, there's such thing as triggering traumas, and that's what you guys don't realize that you're doing, okay? So if they say you were abusive to a child, or they did anything of that nature, or said anything like that, that was them speaking out of them, their own energy, because it brought up that trigger for them. If you don't do what you guys do, which is take good care of your significant other, your spouse, your ace, deuce, ride or die, if you don't feed them, even though they picky and they complain, it still brings up that triggered trauma. And I'm talking really trauma, because it's like trauma and it's very painful for them, okay? In a lot of ways, it affects their health. That's why you see they having, insomnia, or that's why you see asthma, or that's why you see sugar, or that's why you see the seizure type of thing. It's a lot of stress that goes with that. So be mindful of that. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So your main message, real brief, you guys, is half measures will avail you nothing. Meaning, you guys, you got to be either all in or you're out, and keep promoting and pushing and doing your positive affirmations, okay? And you guys, hold on to your wallet in every way. Because some of you guys are giving so much, you're not receiving, so reciprocation is the key. Some of you guys keep opening. Just because you are financially independent, that's what you're doing. You have a lot of love in your heart, and you're very much a caretaker. We got that. But the bottom line is for you guys to be mindful. I think they say don't give too much, or something like that. Anyway, they have the song Mama May Have, Papa May Have. God bless the child that got his own. Anywho, I'm not going to do that right now, but the bottom line is your spouse definitely has this low vibe energy, because you guys don't realize that trigger came from that, okay? It's a lot of family interference in your marriage and your lifestyle and stuff like that. Here, I see this right here. They're just waiting on something to pop off. I do see that. They're waiting on something to happen, because they tried to set off an energy of constant complaint. Like I said, your person being a squeaky wheel here. Oh, yeah. Somebody has a fear of leaving and a fear of staying. Okay, even though it's a lot of love here. Okay, somebody has a fear of leaving and a fear of staying, so that causes some of you guys to really um, over invest in home, or just stay at home all the time, right? Because it's a fear there of leaving and a fear of staying. Okay, that's what I see. But the higher realm say, please, no matter what, whether it's a family member or what, there's some sharks around here, so don't swim with them. And be mindful, take notice of the wolf in sheep clothing, because they may come smiling and stuff like that. And still waters run deep, and they say, and what makes so bad is when people come around and they're very silent, but they're in your house. So they come in, and they family member, they come in and they be silent, but for real they're not silent or something like that. So I'm saying the silent one is dangerous here. Yeah, a lot of you guys already know what your person is capable of, so a lot of you guys definitely know what your person is capable of, okay? But a lot of people need to be mindful that silence can also speak unforeseen volumes here. That this person may not be leveling up to the top, my dear. Some of you guys did have a fifth dimensional type of wedding here. It shows. And a lot of you guys do practice meditation, which is great, because you're constantly upgrading your okay, so the higher realm said this is it for now, and I'm going to close with this. For a lot of you guys who are really convinced to your significant other, it's saying for you guys to also practice meditation together. Be open to that, to meditating together. Okay, it's saying here that it upgrades your connection to one another. All right, so if you guys can practice that, it's like I'm seeing you guys you need a car, something like that. Some of you guys intuitively are preparing for war and times of peace. Like, okay, well, we need another car. We need a brand new something or something like that with a car. Is what I'm getting, a car. So yeah, so that's what it is. So you guys remember this. Half measures avail you guys nothing. Either you're all in or you're out. And please remember the little things that you guys are doing or not doing can cause an effect, because you have the cause and effect. And what this effect is a trigger to your person's childhood traumas. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life pass and dark pass, you will still hear me again. Until then, Ole, peace be unto you. And within, and fire sign and air sign, keep moving forward, because these women ain't nobody who's jealous. They're just jealous of you guys, okay, and how far you've come in life. That's all I see. They're very jealous, so they constantly try to, send signals to undermine you guys when you guys are mastering your craft. All right, they do it because they're single and cheating. Now I don't know how they get that. So the bottom line is they say they're single, but they're really cheating. So these people are warped. No wonder they're jealous of you, because you know how to keep anything. You know how to keep yourself to yourself. That's crazy. You guys recognize yourself as your wealth. That's why they're jealous. Sad but touching. Okay, this is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paulette, peace be unto you, and within, I love you guys. One.